Hello, my friends. A good Erev Shabbos. Happy Friday, followed by a wonderful, beautiful, uplifting, and inspirational Shabbos Kodesh. There's so many lessons in this week's Parsha. It's hard to choose which one to focus on. But I decided to focus on a lesson that we can apply to our clientele in the Torah Outreach Program, our senior citizens. See, in this week's Parsha, we talk about how Avram Zakim Ba Bayamim. Avram was old, he had come into his days. What does that mean? Why the repetitiveness? He was old, he was Ba Bayamim. Why why do we keep repeating ourselves? The Medrash, the oral Torah, explains something about Avram. And explains something about about senior citizens. Before Avram, the Medrash says that people didn't look old. You reached physical maturity, and you stayed that way for the rest of your life. You didn't age past being fully physically developed. Avram one time in a prayer asked Hashem, he asked God, there should be a difference. He and Yitzchak looked very similar, as do many fathers and sons, but they were almost identical, especially since Avram didn't age and Yitzchak had reached his full maturity. And Avram said, it's not right. Elderly people deserve the respect of their age. And Hashem said, you're right, and I'm going to start with you. The next morning, Avram woke up with his head and his beard covered in gray hair. And he said, Hashem, what did you do to me? He said, wear it with pride. It is a sign of your old age. Something to be proud of. Something to be proud of. Your gray hair is something of pride. I'll tell you something else. There is a Torah law, halacha, that somebody over the age of 70, regardless of what they know, what they don't know, it doesn't make a difference. If they've reached the age of 70, we have an obligation to stand up for them in honor and respect, as we do for the great rabbis, as we do for our teachers. In the secular society, as we do for the judge when he walks into the room. We stand up for somebody who's over 70. I've actually commented to my students, the members of the Torah Outreach Program and the facilities, the senior citizens, that I'm probably one of the only teachers I know that has to stand up for his students. You see, in Judaism, old age is something to be honored and respected. In secular society today, it's looked down upon, sadly. But Avram wanted to look old. He wanted there to be a concept of an older person looking his age to attain the respect that he deserved. What is it that he deserved just because he's older? As I said before, somebody's over 70, regardless of what he knows or he doesn't know, we have to stand up for him just because of life's experiences. Just because someone lived past the age of 70 means they've experienced things that most of us haven't. And for that reason alone, they deserve respect. They do not deserve to be put away somewhere and forgotten about by their families. Which sadly, many of the people that I deal with, that's exactly their situation. They get to a certain age where they're not useful as far as their family thinks, or as far as outsiders think. So they go into a home, and for the most part, many of them are forgotten about. Comes along the Torah Outreach Program, and we learn with them, we visit them, we restore pride in who they are and pride in their people and their communities. We give classes, we take them to our home, and we make them feel like they haven't been forgotten. Just the opposite. They are getting the respect that they deserve. So I'm taking this opportunity, ladies and gentlemen, Parshas Chaya Sarah, where we're taught about the greatness of old age, the wonderful gift of gray hair, where in this society people color it and dye it and aren't proud of it. And the Jewish way of looking at it is we should be proud of it. We're told, show it off. Avram was told, be proud of your gray hair. And that's what Top does. It shows these people they have what to be proud of, not something to hide. So I'm asking you, become a partner. Help us in our goal of bringing pride to our senior citizens and bringing the respect that they deserve from the rest of us. Please become a partner in our organization. Have a beautiful Shabbos.